Hello, today we've got 27th of June 2011. I would like to tell you about experience that I've had yesterday. When you meditate, when you concentrate on a present moment, on a meditation, sometimes when I do that, I actually feel like I have to let go of that tension and all the other things. But yesterday, I wasn't meditating. I was in wide awake state, and then I just stop my thinking. I don't need to concentrate on anything. I just need to relax and be on the present moment. Not force it to be, just be the present moment. And when I start to have that experience, in 1 second, all tension was gone, and I felt like I didn't tap to some kind of part of my mind. Actually, I felt like I have some kind of awakening, but out of the mind. Like I'm not that mind, I'm not that everything. Like in the other hand, there is something totally different than I get used to over those years. And I just get that everything gets transcend but that present moment. It just felt like everything is enormously sharp, everything is beautiful, you feel really happy about everything, you have totally clarity in your mind, so you don't think about anything. It's just like you drop everything, your mind, everything, to be a present moment. And it's so incredible. I just felt something like that for the first time, and I know there is no words to describe those things, so you might understand it. But that meditation actually leads me to that point when I realize that that mind that I'm working with is not actually the case. The case is when you are free of your thinking, when you're free of that patterns, when you are free of your past, when you're free of your future, there is a present moment. And that's power that comes from that present moment, that sensation, that happiness, that's something totally different than you experience your whole life. I really don't experience some kind of enormous clarity and happiness and that I'm free out of everything for a long, long time. And that's why I would like to share with other people that meditation is a very good tool to develop your consciousness, but I think the case of everything, of that spiritual practices, is to just let go of everything and be in the present moment. I just saw it yesterday when I see everything is sharp, everything is... If you see a color, it's a bright, beautiful color. When you hear a sound, it's a beautiful, clear sound. When you do something, you don't think about anything, you just do it, and you just enjoy every single moment, because there is, in that moment, that present moment, there is all there is for you now. And it felt so wonderful, it felt so alive, it felt so happy, it felt so wonderful. It felt just undescribable. I just can't describe how it felt like. I just can't tell you, but if you feel it, you're gonna just forget about everything that just happened. And if it's that a small glimpse of some kind of higher state of consciousness or even an enlightenment, that was totally undescribable. It's just like feeling of the oneness is totally undescribable. You just have to feel it, and when you feel it, you just can't say how wonderful is that? It's you can say it's love. It's not an emotional love. You never will be able to love someone else like that. Maybe you would, but it's not in my state of consciousness, so I don't believe that anyone can express or give some kind of love that I've experienced through the oneness. And in that present moment, that was I talking about before, there's a different state, like you're a totally different dimension. There is still same world around you, but your perception is totally shifted to something totally else. Like you're different, like you look on a different world, but it's still the same. And after that experience went away, I just thought how I could not see through all that time that world is so short, so beautiful, so like in heaven. It's just totally amazing. I would like you to meditate if you want and try this out. Just be in the present moment. Don't think about future, don't think about past, don't think about anything. Don't concentrate on anything, just be in the present moment. Just observe, but without effort. You have to understand that those things that happened to me, it happened actually spontaneously. I don't force it to happen, I don't do anything. I just relax, let go, clear my mind, and I've been in that present moment. I just concentrated on the present moment in a way I didn't do before. That I think I step in some kind of another step in understanding what there is. In one hand we got meditation in working in yourself, right? And in the other hand I've got power of the present moment. When you are totally in present, nothing's matter. Not even the past, not even the future, nothing can impact you. You're totally happy, world is totally beautiful, and everything is totally amazing. Just amazing. I hope you experience that someday and you will understand what there is. And there is another thing I'd like to tell you about spirituality, because I don't want to make another video, I just make it short. When I heard about something in spirituality, it's not like I'm actually learning it. It's like I'm discovering that in myself. When you listen to something and you feel deep down yourself, that's what's true in that's what that person is saying is true. When you feel ready to hear those words and understand its meaning, its true value, you have to be on a certain consciousness level. Then you got in another level. There's not such a thing in spirituality as learning. You can accumulate some amount of information, but those information that really true goes deep down in your soul, because you know unconsciously that's what is there. That's what's true. So it's not about thinking, not about knowledge. It's something totally different. Like that experience that I've got. It's not about thinking. It's not about anything. It's just about that present moment. That enormous power that comes through. That point when you realize that you're not your mind. That reality, that world, is something totally different. That you're actually your mind separate you from those experience, from that transcendence experience of the world, of your life, of your happiness, of love, of oneness, or whatever you wanna call it, right? Because it's all joined together. If you got experience of oneness, of love, you're in peace, you feel happiness, you feel connection with everything. Same with present moment. When you are in the present moment, your mind don't have to anything to do with that. It's just your nature. It's like your reality is. When I felt that, I actually tapped to that present moment. When I felt that, I felt like I'm not my mind, I'm not those experiences, that those stories, that what happened, what will happen, doesn't matter in that moment. There is only a one moment, there is now. And all of the sudden, that my perception is goes in totally different level, in totally different experience. I don't feel it now like I'm speaking to you, but when I got that experience, when I am in totally in present moment, I looked on someone chakram and my vision of that was totally clear, like never before, like never before. So I will continue my meditation and record all those videos for people that probably may want to go through that path after me, along with me, so they know that some kind of things may happen to them, and they may recognize those experiences, that if you don't see someone else got that experience, you probably think that you maybe imagined that or something like that. But that what happened to me wasn't about imagination, wasn't about thinking, wasn't about anything. If you're gonna experience the same as I do, you're gonna understand what I'm saying. Because I will tell you one thing. If I am now on my state of consciousness, if you tell me that you're fully enlightenment and you're connected with oneness and you feel love, compassion and all that stuff that they used to talk about, I would not understand it, because it's not my state of consciousness. Same with the other people. If you're not on high state of consciousness, if you're not practice a lot of meditation, all those stuff, you're not gonna understand what those people are saying. Because most of the people are in low consciousness level. And when they hear about spiritual talk, when they hear about self-love, experience of acceptance for yourself and for the others, for them it's totally abstraction. They don't understand that. They don't feel it because they are in different consciousness level, and you have to understand that. But all I want to say is those experiences occur in our life, and there is nothing bad or odd or something like that about it. It just happens. And you will see that it's happened totally out of your mind. It's like you, for some point, what I've noticed for me is when I got some kind of transcendent spiritual experience, it's out of my mind. It's out of the logic, it's out of everything. It's first thing that you experience, it might be transcendence experience for you, it might be experience of bliss. Bliss don't occur from the some kind of logical reasoning or something like that. It just happens. You just feel that bliss. It won't come from your thinking. It won't come from anything else. It just is. It just exists. It's just a reality. So when you got those experiences, you instantly get an understanding. Thank you for listening and have a lovely day. Bye bye.